is taking action for you.
First at 5, will Kwame Kilpatrick get a new trial? That's the question right now for the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals.
And the attorneys for Detroit's former mayor facing tough questioning today. 7 investigator Heather Catalo was in Cincinnati for those arguments. She joins us now live with the very latest. Heather?
Well, the judges here at the Court of Appeals clearly knew this case inside and out. They asked very tough questions of both the defense and federal prosecutors, and now Kwame Kilpatrick will have to wait and see what they decide. Kwame Kilpatrick's mother would not talk to reporters, but the former congresswoman watched closely inside the Court of Appeals as defense lawyers asked a 3-judge panel for a new trial. Detroit's former mayor and his co-defendant Bobby Ferguson were sentenced to decades behind bars after a jury convicted them of racketeering, bribery, and other charges. Attorney Harold Gurewitz argued today that Kilpatrick deserves a new federal trial because his original lawyer, Jim Thomas, had a conflict of interest. Just weeks before the trial, Gurewitz says the judge in Detroit learned that Thomas had moved to a law firm that was also suing Kilpatrick over a sewer collapse. That lawsuit mirrored the allegations in the criminal case, but the judge would not allow Kilpatrick to change lawyers.
One of the telling things I thought was that this problem wasn't brought to the court's attention until the eve of trial, when the judge was obviously very pressed in preparing for the jurors to be selected.
The judges today asked Gurewitz why Kilpatrick himself did not raise the conflict concern sooner. Gurewitz said there's no indication in the trial record that Kilpatrick knew about the law firm conflict. Ferguson's attorney argued both men also deserve a new trial because the feds improperly allowed hearsay testimony during the case.
The words of the law, there wasn't a foundation for their testimony. The government did not present one that was consistent with the rules that the courts operate by.
One judge seemed to agree some of it should not have been allowed, but the judges did not seem satisfied that that would have changed the guilty verdict.
It's like reading tea leaves. I don't know that it's really fair to predict any outcome from this. They asked questions, probed, I think, both sides about the issues, and we're just going to have to wait. They said they took it under advisement.
Gurewitz says that means they could hear something in about 30 days, but possibly it could take longer. The decision will be in writing. And of course, as soon as we hear from the court, we will let you know what their decision is. Reporting live at the Court of Appeals in Cincinnati, I'm Heather Catalo, 7 Action News.
Okay.